Okay, I want to remind you that on Google Classroom, you can look up any construction that we do ever. Okay, remember how-to videos, you just open it up and look for the one you want. I'm reminding you of that because I'm telling you there's no way we get through all the constructions today. Okay, so if you come across a homework construction tonight where we didn't talk about it in class, go to the YouTube channel and just follow that video. Okay, everyone good on that? Okay, I'm telling you, I'm guaranteeing I'm not getting to everything today. All right, so please go to the YouTube channel and find the video you need and watch it step by step. We all good there? I don't think that's a lot to ask an honors level class there. Okay, ready? Okay, compass, straight edge out. Let's do this. First construction we're going to do today. We should be in your packet, right?
Yeah, where in the packet?
The next set of notes, right? You guys' packet goes in order, right?
Yeah, I didn't know where it was at first.
Should say day 8, more constructions. Okay. All right, first one we're going to do. We're going to make a triangle. Just using your compass and straight edge only. And here is the conditions for your triangle. How many sides in a triangle? 3. How many angles? 3. 2 of those sides need to be the length of AB and AC. One of those angles needs to be the same measure as angle A. Okay? I am not going to do anything new with you. We've gone over, maybe 3 or 4 constructions, right? Between in class and the ed puzzle, we've gone over about 3 or 4. Here's all you're going to do for me. You're going to copy a segment, which we've gone over in person. And you're going to copy an angle, which was on the ed puzzle video. That's it. That's it to this construction. That's it. Okay? There's no new, put your compass here, open it up here. There's nothing new I'm going to show you. So first thing we need to do, where it says place the triangle below, you guys need to, using your straight edge, make a ray. Using your straight edge. Let's put the compass down, playtime's later. Using your straight edge. Make a ray that is longer than the longest line segment up there, please. So AC, make it longer than AC. Rays have endpoints, remember? One endpoint going in one direction. What do you think we want to probably call that endpoint based on the segments and the angle we have to copy? A. Endpoint A. Okay, what we're going to do first, we're going to copy one of those sides onto the ray. That was the first construction I showed you guys last week. So you guys have a decision to make. You can either copy AB or AC. You decide. It doesn't matter. Copy AB or AC onto the ray. So open up your compass. Open up your compass to the size of AC or AB and copy it. Make the arc mark onto the ray. Just letting you guys know my compass doesn't open up that far, so I'm just going to have to do my best here. And then come down and copy it onto the ray. And then where it crosses your ray, label that either B or C, depending on what segment you just copied. Okay, we all good? Okay, now we're going to copy angle A onto the ray. We're going to copy angle A. So I'll go a little slower through this because I know this was on the ed puzzle video and I don't know how much you remember. All right, so we're going to copy angle A onto the ray. So everybody go up to angle A and put your compass point on the vertex of it. And if you remember or not from the video, you want to take your compass and make an arc through both rays of that angle. Okay, so I'm just going to take my compass, draw an arc through both. leave my compass the same opening, and then come down to A, point A, and make that same arc that intersects my ray. Boom. We are copying angle A right now. We are copying angle A. Everyone good? Oh, some of you guys remember the next step. Go back up to angle A. Go back up to angle A. Everyone see the 2 points of intersection you made. Open up your compass to that width. Open up your compass to those 2 points. Open up your compass. No markings needed here. Everyone with me? Because I'm going to come back down to the ray. But I am not going to come back to point A. This is the one you have to remember when you copy an angle. You're not going to come back to point A. You're going to come back to where your arc intersected the ray. So I'm actually going to put my compass point there and not on point A, because it will not work. And then from here, you want to make an arc so those two intersect each other now. Okay, I'm going to make an arc mark so those two intersect. And when you're ready, grab your straight edge and make angle A. That should be congruent to the angle A I was given. Everyone doing all right at home? If you need me to review a step, let me know. There we go. We got congruent angle A.
So you don't need to use all the pieces that are given?
I'm not done yet. Because I don't have a side that's the length of AB yet. We're not done. So the answer is no. You have to use all 3 pieces. All right. So I have side AC. I have angle A. What's the only thing I'm missing? AB. So we got to go back up. Take your compass. Go ahead. Take your compass. Whatever segment you have not measured yet. Whatever segment you have not measured, please measure it. For me, it's AB. For you, it may be AC. I don't know. So go ahead and measure it. So I open it up that length. All right, let's go back down to the ray now. Where do you think I'm going to put this? Does it make, look, hey, think about this, guys. Does it make any sense to put it right there? No, because AC and AB are going to be right on top of each other. That doesn't make any sense. That's how it's going to form a triangle. Is there anywhere else I could put it? If I can't copy it onto the ray I originally made, where else can I copy it onto? The one you just drew in for angle A. All right, you want to copy it onto that ray you just made for angle A. So I'm going to copy it right up here now. Okay, because it doesn't make any sense to copy it on the original ray. Those 2 sides are going to be right on top of each other. That's not going to form a triangle. So there it is. Label that point either B or C, depending on what you just copied. How many sides in a triangle?
3.
I don't see 3 sides. I see AC and AB are 2 sides. Where's the 3rd side coming in now? Connecting what? B and C. Go. And now you've made your first triangle where AB and AC are sides and angle A is congruent to the angle A I was given. And you can always go back and check. Open up your compass. Do I have something that's the length of AC? Do I have something that's the length of AB? You can always go back and check.
Is there a use your ruler to check, like you said?
That's fine as long as you don't use your ruler to make it. Okay, I need to see these construction marks on your paper. This is how I know you're doing it correctly. Okay? You guys all right? Questions there? What are the 2 constructions I just did? I copied 2 segments and copied 1 angle. That was it. Okay, I'm just trying to show you guys that you don't need to memorize steps. Okay, I copied 2 segments, I copy an angle. Anything you want to go over before I get to the next type of triangle? Okay, let's do it. I got this one off a Regents exam, similar to the one you'll be taking in June, hopefully. All right, let's read through this. On the ray below, so everyone sees the ray they provided me, perfect. Using a compass and a straight edge, okay, great. Construct an equilateral triangle. Anybody want to fill me in? Some facts you know about an equilateral triangle? Anybody know anything?
All sides are equal length.
All sides congruent. And I'm actually going to add in one more property here. All the sides are congruent. So you can assume all the angles are congruent. I got a math question for you. Anybody know how many degrees are in every triangle? Go ahead. 180, right? So in an equilateral triangle, what's got to be each angle's measure then if they're all equal? 60 degrees, yep. So I don't know if you want all angles congruent, each equals 60 degrees. Okay, that'll come into play here in a second. All right, so I need to make a triangle where all three sides are congruent. Keep reading. How am I going to find how long each side has to be? Go ahead, keep reading. How do I find how long each side has to be? Each side is going to be the length of a diagonal of this rectangle. What's a diagonal? Grab your straight edge. Go ahead, grab your straight edge. How do you make a diagonal? What points are you connecting right now on my rectangle? You can do C and A or D and B. In a rectangle, the diagonals are equal, so it doesn't matter which one you use. So everyone right now, take your straight edge if you haven't done so already, and make a diagonal in the rectangle. There we go. So every side of my triangle has to be that length. All right. What was the first thing we did on the triangle in the previous one? Copy. What did we do? Copy. Copy a segment. Well, we know what the segment's got to be. So everyone copy your diagonal onto the ray. Everyone take your compass, open it up to the length of the diagonal, copy it onto your ray. Okay. There's one side, right? One side here. Here's the length of my diagonal. Okay, there's no angles here to copy. So how am I going to do this? How do I get another side out of this? Well, do I need to go back and remeasure? No, because my compass is already opened up to that length. So where can I put my compass now? Maybe to make another side that's the length of the diagonal. Hey, I don't want to put it back. That doesn't make any sense. I don't want to put it back on R. I got that R. Can I put it somewhere else so I can still get the same length as AC? Lucas, got a suggestion?
On the point where the ray intersects the arc.
Yep. Everyone see where your arc intersected your ray? Let's put your compass there. Because remember, your compass is already opened up to the length of the diagonal, right? So everyone see where my compass is right now? That's going to be a side of the triangle. And all I want to do is make sure it intersects that first arc. So I have my compass on where it intersected the ray, and I'm making another arc so it intersects the first one. And do you see where the equilateral triangle now comes from? What are you going to connect to finish this triangle with your straight edge? So I take my straight edge and I connect R to that point of intersection. Where's my other side going to come from? I got one side here, second side here, third side.
The intersection from the ray and then the intersection of the compass marks.
Right here. There it is. Look at that, guys. Equilateral triangle just by doing two arc marks. How nuts is that? Two arc marks, I get an equilateral triangle.
How did we get the measure of 60?
Of what?
60? Like, how did we get the angle?
What do you mean? Oh, that? How each angle 60?
No, how did we get the angle on the construction?
We don't. There is no angle to copy. All I did was all three sides instead.
Oh,
Okay, that's all I did. There was no angle to copy. So all I did was copy all three sides. Okay, you're not off the hook yet. You said all sides were congruent. Somebody tell me what markings I can put on to show somebody all sides are congruent. Hash marks, go ahead. I can put hash marks here that say they're congruent. Okay. All right, next now, same, leave your construction because we're going to still work on that. Can you get me a 30-degree angle now? Can we do a 30-degree angle on that triangle? Well, this is why I did this with you. What are each angle measure now? They're all congruent. They add to 180. Each angle is, and don't write this in, each angle is 60, right? So how do I go from a 60 to a 30, which is what I'm asking you for? I'm looking for, you cut it in half, yeah, but I'm looking for the geometry term for cutting it in half. Bisecting it. We're going to bisect it, okay? So somebody, pick an angle to start with. You can use angle R or any of the other two angles, and we're going to bisect it. And again, I know this is something I did on the Ed Puzzle video, but we'll go through it a little slower now. All right, first step, draw an arc through the angle you're cutting in half. You're bisecting, so boom, make an arc. Bisecting. And then I don't know if I called this in the Ed Puzzle, but it kind of reminds me of fireworks. Everyone got that arc you're bisecting? Okay, now go to one point of intersection on it. And make a smaller arc out in front. Make a smaller arc out in front. And then go to the other point of intersection down below and do the same thing so those two intersect.
What should the opening be when you make your second arc mark?
You can leave it the same, that's fine. Just as long as the last two are the same opening. Okay? When you go from the first to the second, it doesn't matter, but the second and the third one should be the same opening. Good question. And then here you go, guys. Draw your bisector. It doesn't, it can be a line, array. Draw your bisector through. And then now, what is each degree measure on each side of that bisector? 30 degrees. Okay, bisecting an angle. So that's how you make a 30-degree angle. Okay, so you need an equilateral triangle first, followed by a 30-degree angle. And again, leave all the construction marks on there, all right? Okay, I can let you know there are two constructions we did not get to, so you are gonna have to just look those up on the homework using the YouTube videos, all right? And I will still go over your notes tomorrow in class, all right? So we will finish the constructions we did not do. So still bring your compass to class tomorrow, you guys at home. Okay? I will be on the Google Meets through the rest of the week if you have any questions or concerns. You guys test on Thursday. We will be reviewing tomorrow in class, and it might be a good idea to hop on the Google Meet after school. Okay, you guys have a good day. I'll see you in class tomorrow. I'll see you guys on Thursday.